Welcome to Penrose Cutting. We've been here before for a few videos on various different topics, and I love just coming down here, sitting here. It's peaceful and quiet, and sitting amongst the railway ruins. And I thought this would be a great place to do this Q&A, which I've wanted to do for a while, because I get asked questions all the time on my channel, and I wanted to address some of them because there are times people are making offers and whatever, and I can't always take these up. So I just wanted to deal with some of this. So question one, will I be doing a video on insert name of railway here? I'd love to. This is my current situation. I work full time. I am working a permanent role, I have done for some years, 9 to 5 working, and at weekends then I have a family, and that fills my time. This is very much a spare time thing. And so when I can get out and film, I do, which is why I do videos once every 3 weeks. I am writing them all the time when I get spare time at home. And so I have scripts and plans for all sorts of things, but it's actually physically getting out and doing them. So please, if you do offer, please don't take umbrage when I don't jump or not able to. I have an Evernote notebook, and that's got a list of these things are possible, these things may not be possible. I need to do a lot more research on that. So in time, hopefully, I may get out and do whatever line it is that you've asked about. Wenvo Tunnel comes up a lot, Penalta Colliery comes up a lot. These are all good possibilities. Which kind of leads me to question number 2. Am I going to do memberships or badges or anything on my channel? And the answer again is no. Now, there are people who do this and do it really well, and I'd encourage you to support them. But I wouldn't feel good about taking money off people knowing I don't have extra footage. All you would be getting is me fluffing my lines or something like this. Tinplate Works closed in 1957. Let that runner go by. So I looked at it and I thought, no, I wouldn't feel comfortable with it. As I say, other people do it and do it well, so that's fine. Please support them, because especially ones who are doing this for a living. I take my hat off to you, metaphorically and physically. So number 3, am I going to film modern railway stuff or other subjects? From the modern railway point of view, no. I have a little channel called Huxley Pig UK, just Bob Price. And on that I do put modern stuff, but I don't do it regularly. There are other people doing that within South Wales who do it far, far better than I do. And so as a result of that, it doesn't seem fair, it doesn't seem fair again to be spending a lot of time filming stuff when other people are doing it well. I may get out now and again and do a bit. And ironically, the film I did of the first day of the 231s being introduced on the Rumney line, that video has had more views than anything on my Rail Relics channel. Maybe no, forget it. I mean, as for other subjects, yes, there's social history that aligns with the industrial history, which I like to do. And so I've got 2 or 3 things which I may just delve into, but it's not going to be a regular thing. And it will be kind of tied in and related to the topics that I've been doing around sort of the railways, the canals and what have you. Question number 4, do I do talks? Yes, I do. And I've got a section now on my website for talks I've got booked up. So if you go to bobsrailrelics.co.uk and click on talks, it will show you what I've got booked up. I've got, at time of filming, I've got 2 or 3 on there that I know there's somebody else who wants me. And so everything I get will come up there and what have you. There's 2 things. Number 1, I don't charge for talks. So if you're a history society, you don't have much money, you're in the South Wales area, I'm quite happy to come and talk to you for free. I'm not a historian or a researcher, I'm a storyteller. But there are people who are historians, researchers, and quite rightly will charge you for their services. And, I applaud them for that. But for me, again, I'm just telling a story, so I don't feel the need to charge for that. The other thing as well is I try not to duplicate subjects. So the ones that I've got up there at the moment are individual topics. There's another one that's coming up, that'll be another subject. So you don't see me speak in somewhere and then go somewhere a couple of weeks later and see me do the same stuff. So I try and vary it as much as I can. And the final question I get asked is, what's the deal with the drone? Because at the end of my videos, I say something about buy me a coffee so I can fly a drone that doesn't fly off into trees. This is a Holystone 270 drone. It was cheap, so I wasn't expecting very much. But what I was expecting is when I say fly back and turn left or turn right, it will. It will go up, it'll swivel left and right, and then when I press forward, it goes forward. And then when I press left, it doesn't. When I press right, it doesn't. When I press back, it doesn't. I've actually seen a video somewhere of someone driving over one of these things with a car and saying it is useless. No, it's not a GPS drone. It only cost me about 70, 80 quid. It's not a high level. I thought it'd be great for me to sort of do stuff and start learning how to fly one, but it's been pretty useless. And my aim is eventually to get one of the DJI cheap entry-level Mavics with GPS on them, and more to the point, return home. This one I have to just cut the power and then go searching around the long grass trying to find it. So that's why that's on there. This is not a big plug for go please put money in my coffee. But eventually when the money comes in and when I've been able to sort of put bits aside myself, because I can't really afford to buy a drone at the moment, then hopefully I will get one. And it just allowed me to do things like with here, be able to just fly it up, well, there's power lines up there, maybe not, but over things like Hengoy Massicoma Viaduct and this sort of thing. It would just look amazing. So that's it. So that's the 5 main things I get asked, and I hope that's answered the questions for you. You have any more, pop them down below and I'll try and answer. I'm going to pin this as well so people can see it, but please keep watching. I've got loads of content I'm writing, loads of stuff I've got planned, and until next time.